She resembled roving like, and I'm similar to what's going on, with like what is I don't have the foggiest idea what it is like in right now. I don't mind, I truly don't mind like I wish her well, like okay, do you all recall that legendary Twitter trade among Rihanna and Ciara? And isn't it bizarre that as of recently, no one knows precisely exact thing occurred between them? I realize you believe. This is a direct result of the thing Ciara said about Riri being mean, however. There's really an extremely large chance that the hamburger goes past Ciara, saying that she had a discourteous disagreement with Rihanna back in 2011. Furthermore, I'm discussing this one here. I ran into her as of late at a party, and she wasn't the most delightful. And it's insane in light of the fact that I've generally cherished and regarded she's finished with design. And I've ran into her, previously. And yet this time it was super, wasn't the most wonderful spat, not terrible, but not great either. Just after the episode broadcasted, Rihanna took to Twitter and answered Ciara, my awful C, did I neglect to tip you? Hashtag, how discourteous of me. And what trailed not very far behind, that was a trade on Twitter that is difficult to fail to remember. First, Ciara answered Rihanna by composing, trust me, Rihanna, you would rather not see me on or off the stage. Then Rihanna tossed a significant shade, which she proposed that Ciara doesn't have the ability to try and book the stage, by answering best of luck with booking that stage you talk about, young lady. By soon thereafter, Rihanna likewise offered an expression of remorse to Ciara by tweeting, Ciara child, I love you, young lady, you put me in a bad mood, genuine awful on television. I'm shattered, that is the reason I fought back this way, so sorry. Hashtag, we should make up and see. Even consented to set things right, as she answered free, you realize it's forever been love, since the very beginning doing shows, and all that you set of me off in that party statement of regret acknowledged. How about we visit face to face? You realize it truly seemed like the two were ready to move on and not look back after that trade, in devotees even believed that their conflict was simply founded on that occurrence alone. Yet after 2 years, Ciara expected that Rehash was making fun of her then. At that point, recently delivered single body party, what happened was that after Ciara delivered the music video for the tune Body Party, Rihanna and her companion Melissa Ford posted a clasp of themselves watching the video and snickering, albeit a few fans felt that was Rihanna showing support for Ciara. Others said that she was most certainly tossing shade, and it created the impression that Ciara saw things that way too. Ciara even focused on the shade in a meeting with WGTI, where she said, I thought everything was cool, since I truly saw Rihanna a long time back at the Met occasion. After we had the little to and fro, from what I recall, everything was cool. So in my brain, I work from a position of adoration and unadulterated help, assuming that you would have gotten some information about her up until this point. I would have had only beneficial comments, since I'm truly glad for her, yet I didn't get what they did from a good spot. And I mean, how should you then? She talked about the episode again on Wild 949, saying I don't have any idea what her concern is. I believe she's nuts right presently. Anything that's going on, it has neither rhyme nor reason. She has had a ton of beneficial things happening with herself, a ton of beneficial things. I've generally said I've been glad for her. I don't get it, I truly don't, yet I wish her well. I wish her energy. After the meeting, Ciara additionally proceeded to Twitter and composed, someone kindly point her in the correct bearing, since she plainly needs love and warmth. Well, Rihanna being spiteful to Ciara was something she truly couldn't comprehend in light of the fact that she additionally talked about the occurrence again. She was asked whether she genuinely doesn't comprehend for what reason Rihanna could have done without her. And she resembled, can't see you, anything you need to ask her. I mean, no doubt, gracious, definitely she's so vocal. Perhaps she can get out anything that it is. I don't realize. Ciara additionally recognized that the hamburger was not exactly about the style cop thing, since they crushed that all around on Twitter. And disgusted Ciara even said that when they were together at the Met occasion, Rihanna praised her and expressed every one of the decent things, and they embraced. And she felt that it was their approach to saying everything was cool. So even she was unable to comprehend the reason why Riri changed around on her again. I don't realize I saw the young lady in the club. We were in LA. And I saw her, and she was strange again. Well, with all that continuing and even Ciara neglecting to comprehend what was happening, fans began guessing.